An Executive Director, Global Peace and Life Rescue Initiative, Ambassador Melvin Ejeh, joins me on the news to discuss this. Good to have you join us.
Good afternoon. How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you. I just want to ask you, first of all, how you read this statement coming from the Chief of Staff, that the President is committed to living a safer and secure country, bearing in mind, if you consider that this administration has been there for over 7 years now. Well,
Professor Gambari is a very senior citizen and astute diplomat I respect, and I've hold in high esteem like every other Nigerian. However, I hope this is not a normal statement coming from public servants, as we used to know. We do hope that this statement will be followed with every form of seriousness. We do hope that this will be different. Considering his ranking in this government, we believe he has some information that most Nigerians don't have. We also are aware that the president means so well for Nigeria and have been funding security agencies. But the problem we have is lack of committed leadership in the helms of our security architecture. And until the security architecture is completely overhauled and people who are mounted have the sincere commitment, nothing will change. That statement will end up as rhetorics. It will end up as stories as usual. If they have been there for the past 7 years and nothing drastic has been done, what are they going to do in the next 8 years? In the next eight months? So it will take the grace of God and the sincere commitment of Mr. President to look inward and with the big stick. If he needs to fire, he should fire. If he needs to employ more, he should employ more. If the president needs to engage more hands to tackle our security situation, he should do that. But we are tired of hearing stories. Nigerians are tired. Nigerians are fed up. As a matter of fact, Nigerians are just waiting for the next administration. Nigerians don't have time. Nigerians are so impatient because people don't have money. People are looking for food to eat. Yet they pay ransoms to kidnapper for no offense of theirs. Their only offense is that they are Nigerians. So I view this statement as good because it's coming from a man that is well respected, an astute diplomat, a very sound Nigeria. But we hope that something better than this statement will come on board quickly. It can be done if you have committed officers on ground.
No one, absolutely. I mean, a lot of security analysts and security experts have also said this can be done, irrespective of the time frame.
Yes, it can be done.
But let me ask you, because we also saw during the Jonathan administration how just before the end of that administration, election, we saw the onslaught against I think it was Boko Haram insurgents at that time, that led to the ability of INEC to hold elections in some local governments in the north. But how do you read that when you have to wait till the end of an administration to begin to? It's almost like, oh, I want to leave a legacy of security when you had all of the years to do something. How do you read that?
Anyway, it's better late than never. If they do it at all, it will be good. But I just hope that it's not rhetorics. Now, doing it requires a lot of commitment. In fact, within 3 months, the entire country security architecture can change if the president takes some drastic action. If people have been there and they are not getting it right, people have been there for 7 years, fire them and employ new hands who are committed to serve this country. Nigerians are going through pains. And let me assure you that they may not forgive Nigeria, they may not forgive the president and his team if nothing is done to the end of the administration. It can be done. It's not rocket science. We have very good hands. Our security agencies are very committed. Our security agencies are willing to work. But the problem is the leadership. I said it's affair of favor. It's the leadership. We just need to get the right guys on board to tackle this insecurity, and that will be over. We have a lot of corruption in the security sector. We have a lot of mismanagement. We have a lot of laxity amongst our leadership in the security architecture. The young guys, the officers and men are willing to work. They have offered themselves for this country. But where is the equipment? In fairness to Mr. President, there is a lot of release that is going to defense and security architecture, security setting. A lot of funds. But where is this fund? Are we seeing committed results in tackling security? No. Are we seeing the response from Nigerians are fed up, my dear sister. And until this is done, we'll be talking story to the end of this administration. I just hope that Mr. President writes his name in gold. He should act fast. As a matter of fact, before the end of October, Nigerians must begin to trust this government in terms of security. Nigerians are wallowing in pain. Our economy is in bad shape because of insecurity.
And we'll see how well they make good that statement and how secure they leave the country. Thank you so much for talking to us, Ambassador Melvin Ejeh.
Do have a nice day. Thank you.